From the land of the rising sun comes the fiercest fighters, the hardest hits, and the brightest lights in pro wrestling. Joshi isn't just wrestling, it's heart, passion, and rebellion packed into every single match. So lace up your boots, crank up the volume, and get ready to dive into the world where idols become icons and legends are born in the ring. This is where passion meets punk and wrestling meets pure chaos. Welcome to the Cult of Joshi with your host, Raja and John.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cult of Joshi. I'm your host, Raja, and I'm joined by my co-host, John.
Ho, ho, ho.
And a very, very Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate.
Yes, we are actually recording this on Christmas Eve, just for our special Christmas present to everyone that might be traveling or... You know, if you don't celebrate, you still may be traveling.
Yeah, you might be on vacation anyway because the whole country's like taking off, you know, and you might just need something to listen to in the car.
You may be terribly upset that you went to go buy something at the store and they're closed.
Yeah.
You have no idea why.
It's like, what's happening? It's just December 25th.
Yeah, no idea.
But we are sitting here. We decided that we needed to wait until after the Korakuen Hall show, which they decided to hold on Christmas Eve.
Thank God.
To have this very special episode. And the reason it's special is because we kind of decided to just hyper-focus on Korakuen Hall and Dream Queendom. And we're going to do a little 1-2 hit with a review and a preview of Dream Queendom 2025. And then at the end of the show...
What?
We have a very special little thing for you guys.
Is it a Christmas gift?
It is a very special Christmas gift to everyone out there. It is the first annual Cult of Joshi Awards.
Yay! Yes!
Yes, we figured that... Why not? I mean, we got a show.
Well, we started seeing everybody
Joshi.
having these awards, right? And we didn't agree with everything we've seen.
No, of course not.
And then also we've seen some Joshi wrestlers, some Japanese professional wrestlers ranked really highly on international list. I was very excited to see Wingori on the tag team list do so high for
for Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, and all these things like that. It's really cool. But then it's like that's awesome, but there's not a really just Joshi only, is there?
Right, there's not like a Joshi list. Even like the Japanese awards are generally men and women, right?
And we should probably say, what a big deal that is.
Yes, I have all the award news. We're going to talk about that before we give our personal awards. So stay tuned for the end of the show for all the award stuff.
You are the elf and captain of this ship.
Wouldn't that make me Santa Claus?
No.
Maybe I'm Rudolph and I'm leading you, like I'm guiding you with my light.
You know what? It's fine. You're Santa Claus. Let's get this on. I'm going to play elf this year.
All right. So it is award season. We're very excited. But first, we need to talk about something.
Hold on a second. Is Santa the same as the people that make the toys? He's just higher on the elf list?
They do call him an elf, like the highest of elves,
so
right?
They're all elves? They're all elves? Did he just get bigger than the other elves? Is it like...
It's a magic thing, I guess. Maybe he's got more magic than the other elves.
Okay, sorry. I never thought about the fact that his slaves are the same as...
His slaves.
No, I'm sure they enjoy...
He gives them room and board.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure
all
they're
that.
having a great time, Roger.
I'm sure,
they're well taken care of.
Mucking out the reindeer stalls and all that.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to talk about some Stardom because we are very excited. Dream Queendom is right around the corner, but we just had a heck of a Korakuen Hall.
Oh, it was great.
So Stardom's year-end Xmas night. 2025. So this happened on Christmas Eve in Japan. We just watched it this morning. We watched it live. So,
you did, pal.
Get up at 4 a.m. on Christmas Eve and watch a little Joshi. What could be better?
There's not many people do that up here. I just have a weird feeling.
I have a pretty good feeling too. But this night was so much fun. We kicked it off with a zero match, a little singles match where Kikyo Furusawa took on Yuki Mashiro. So we get Yuki back in the Stardom ring.
We've loved her since the first time we seen her, since the first time we laid eyes on her. We're like, that's Poi Jr.
Yeah.
And we absolutely love Yuki. And the funny thing was, this ended up being foreshadowing.
Yeah, so Yuki Mashiro won this match via roll-up on Kikyo Furusawa before the show started, but it would not be the last time that we saw Yuki tonight.
Pinky finger on my lips.
The main card, kicked off with Emma Maishima, Rion, and Natsupoi taking on Miku Kanai, Chi-Chi, and Suri. And of course, this is a prelude to the Natsupoi-Suri singles match that will be happening at Dream Queendom. But let me just tell you about the way that these two took it out of each other in this match. Like, there was a whole segment in the middle with forearms that it just sends you to another dimension, right? When you see these two go at it, it was violent.
Yeah, man. It's, I thought I was watching Marigold for a second.
Yeah, it sounded like it. It sounded like some Marigold hits. But the whole match was really fun. Emma Maishima and Chi-Chi mixing it up in there. And then Rion and Miku Kanai finishing it off. Rion actually hitting Miku with the Hanaguruma and pinning her for the 1-2-3. So Rion with a big win here in Korakuen Hall. Pretty crazy
awesome,
stuff.
Actually. It is a huge win, and it speaks well for Rion's upcoming chances.
I think so. After the match, there was a little face-off between Natsupoi and Suri, where Natsupoi was a lot more fired up.
Yeah, a lot more aggressive
Than we've seen her recently. Like, Suri offered her a handshake, and Poi just smacked her right across the face. It was insane.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to see is like Poi being like, look, I'm better than you. Just shut up.
Yeah, we want to see that fire
out
of Natsupoi, right? Especially in this match.
I want her to beat Suri so bad. Suri's begging her for a rematch, and she's like, I'm done with you. Why would I do that?
It would be crazy, I think, to see Poi win that match.
To see Suri humble.
Yeah.
And begging people for matches, and no one's like, oh, you know what? What do I gain off wrestling you?
Yeah, like, why would I even want to do that? That would, can you imagine the look on her face?
It'd be awesome, wouldn't it? It'd feel rewarding.
It would a little bit. After that, we had a tag team match where Waka Tsukiyama and Xena took on Ane Kanaya and Kanaya and Kohaku. So we got Kohaku back in the Stardom ring. We love Kohaku here.
If you can't tell.
On this show, she's such a talent.
Didn't get enough of her in this match.
No, there was a lot of Ane, which is cool because she is really coming into her own lately since she came back.
Quickly, yeah.
Unfortunately, it was not enough for her to overcome Xena, who hit her with the Thunderstruck for the win in this match. But I thought it was a really fun match, and I loved seeing the team of Ane and Kohaku. I thought they worked really well together.
Yeah, Xena's getting her sea legs back, quickly, but little by little, and getting the rust off of her. But yeah, I agree with you, man. Just Ane and Kohaku, that's two blue chippers.
Yeah, definitely. And it wouldn't be the last time we saw them tonight either. Yeah. There's a lot of randomness happening here in Korakuen Hall. In the next match, we saw Miyu Amasaki, Azumi, Koguma, Hazuki, and Olympia, so O2 Line, FWC, and Olympia, all teaming up, versus Akira Kuragane, it's Bozilla, Tomoka Inaba, Lady C, and Ami Sori. So a little Mavita Loca, God's Eye crossover.
So I'm confused, because you said that FWC was out there, but I thought I seen...
like Santa and his reindeer.
I thought it was Santa
and Mrs. Claus.
Santa and a reindeer. I thought there was a bunch of like reindeer and elves all over the place.
Yeah, there kind of were. That FWC cracking us up, taking their time to get to the ring, and everyone in the ring is like, "Hello, we don't have time for this."
They had to give presents.
They did. They do that. They do it every year, don't they? Like they're very generous around the holidays.
Yes.
So this was a really fun match. I love seeing Olympia in there more. It's really cool to have her over in Japan right now. I don't know if she has designs on Hazuki's CMLL Japan Women's Championship.
You would think so.
But they have been teaming together a lot, so she hasn't made that known just yet.
You got to get close to your enemy and find out their weaknesses.
Yes, absolutely. But this was a really fun match. I love seeing Azumi being silly. Like, anytime Azumi gets a chance to just be a goober,
fun.
She always does.
Yeah.
She seems like she really enjoys just being silly.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like the one time she doesn't have to be the most technical person in the room.
That's true. That's true.
She just has to technically be a person in the room.
And we love her for that. But this match ended when Hazuki hit Akira Kuragane with the diving senton for the pin. So, our little ragtag team of elves there won.
They did.
Won the night.
Way to go, elves.
But, God's Eye, they were great in this match because they were just not about the silliness. You know how God's Eye is?
Yeah, I love it.
They were taking out the bear dance and everything else.
They have to be that way.
They do. I was looking forward to, like, seeing how Bozilla and, like, Ami Sori would get along. They didn't really interact all that much.
So, do you feel like God's Eye is heels?
I feel like they definitely lean towards, like, we don't subscribe to anyone else's idea of how to do things.
Whenever you mix it up and you have some people, even if not together, if you have like 4 baby faces over here,
Right.
and there's 2 heels over here and needs 2 more heels.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's God's eye that fills that hole.
That's very true. And I mean, I can see why. They do like make sure nobody's like having fun most of the time.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't do the bear dance, earlier in the year. They honestly, there's a lot that they get kind of aggressive about, and competitive, and maybe it's just competitive.
They want to be the best wrestlers, and I think they're very hyper focused on being serious wrestlers. So it can come off as a bit snooty and like pretentious, I think, at times.
I think more so when Konami was there.
Yeah, Konami definitely upped that.
Konami just instantly makes you heel, right?
Yeah, she's just 100% heel. It's hard to get away from that. The next match was a 4-way 6-man match. So 4 teams of 3.
Yeah.
Essentially. So 12-man match.
Hard to explain that, isn't it?
It is. A 4-way trios match.
Yes.
We'll say it that way.
Okay.
And in this match, we had Fukigen Death, Azusa Inabe, and Rina versus Itsuki Aoki, Rina Yamashita, and Suzu Suzuki.
Our girls.
Versus Kyoka Kotatsu, Hina, and Saki Kashima.
Somebody's girls.
Versus Yuria Hime, Momo Kogo, and B. Priestley. So, when you have 12 people in the match, it's gonna be crazy. It's basically nonstop action the entire time. You've got someone in there doing something at all times. It's impossible to keep up with the entire thing. It's just craziness. But B. Priestley is the one who came out on top in this massive match. She hit Fukigen Death with the Falcon Arrow to win the match, which is a win over one of the Artists of Stardom champions.
It is, and the match was fun. It was fun. It was a dreadfully sudden finish.
It was like all of a sudden.
It was so crazy because normally there's a setup, and you go through quite a few minutes with the featured 2 people.
Yeah, and you kind of know, you're like, oh, these are our last 2. Yeah, you can kind of see that.
Even if a couple people come back in the ring, just the way it's set up in Joshi, you'll have your 2 features.
Right.
And this didn't feel like that. Like, it's like all of a sudden it's just like,
yeah, it's like they did the thing where everyone takes out everyone else and then B. Priestley wins.
Do you know what the problem was?
What?
She did the deal.
She did. Nobody kicks out of the Falcon's Arrow.
Yeah.
But I thought it was really interesting. Backstage after this match, a couple of people throughout the night had been talking about Rookie of the Year. And Yuria Hime was one of them, talking about how she wants to bring back Rookie of the Year. I know Akira Kuragane mentioned it, and Ane Kanaya. Like, everyone's like harping, like, I think it's time we do Rookie of the Year again.
Yeah, well, I think one of the things that go for Rookie of the Year is you have to do more than a dropkick.
Yes, definitely. I don't know if they want to do like the tournament again, or if they're just wanting to like name a Rookie of the Year. I'd love to see the one night rookie tournament again. I thought that was really fun when we did it last time.
That was the last time we got really redneck though.
Yeah, it's because we didn't think that the person who won deserved it, but wow, were we
wrong?
Were we wrong back then? Oh no.
Holy crap.
It was extenuating circumstances at the time, okay? There were different things going on at the time, but she proved herself to be the rookie of the decade. I don't know.
Yeah, she's the one that if you look back in the book, you're kind of glad you put that in the book, aren't you? Like,
a little bit. You're glad that she's the one that got there.
Always tied to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but now we've got Yuria, Akira, Kikyo, Emma, Ane, Matoi. Like, I think even Rion could jump in there.
It's so hard to say. Out of all those, if you had to go on a limb, who do you think in 10 years is the superstar?
I think it's Yuria Hime. She's already proven herself to be incredible in the ring and able to adapt and create new things for herself.
And the fans, obviously.
Yeah. I think she just has it.
So I agree. I do agree with you. I will say that Kikyo
she's great.
Also has like some really, really high spots. And Matoi was well on the way of being the absolute featured rookie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before the injury. And honestly, now
Ane and like all of them.
Now Ane is really, even though out of all these, Akira's been the most featured.
Yeah, that's true. Joining a faction first and all of that.
So
and
strange.
getting wins and whatnot.
Yeah.
It is strange, but I definitely think they all have so much potential.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool to see this class all back together again now that everyone's back.
Yeah, I mean, we're spoiled on
We are.
on rookies, and I think that it only bodes to the appeal of Stardom, the appeal of Joshi, and as a whole. Right now, the popularity makes young girls look at it like, oh, hey, this is what I want to do, and think about it. If you're a young lady over there and you could either be terribly, I don't know, I won't get to it's just, there's a lot of respect that goes with being a pro wrestler.
Yes.
And you still get to do all the beautiful idol type stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
But you also get to kick ass.
Yes, I think it's definitely a drawing power for a lot of girls that are like, I want to do that.
Because you could still, ultimately you could still sing, you can still dance,
Yeah.
you can still make videos, you can still have crossovers. Look, it's like, I mean,
Yeah.
you can still have TV shows,
Yeah.
but you can kick ass.
Yes. And
I'll always take the kick ass option.
I guess it just it depends if you want to do that physical part. If you are interested in doing the actual wrestling, then
true.
it's perfect for
That's
you.
true. That's true. All right.
Following this match, there was an interesting little video play. It was very glitchy and staticky and very mysterious, but it looks like we have someone coming in soon.
Dakota Kai.
You're pretty sure it's Dakota Kai.
It has to be Dakota Kai.
This feels like a thing that they do for gaijins. It seems like anytime a gaijin's coming into a Japanese promotion, it's like, oh, mysterious video package.
You're the one that sealed it for me because I was coming out with names, and because we were texting each other during the damn show.
Yes. It was intermission.
It was intermission. But, I was
gotta get snacks sometime.
I was coming up with names, and I was like, well, it could be this person or a returning person or a debut. And, Dakota Kai was on my list. You're like, well, usually it's videos that introduces the gaijin. And it absolutely is.
It just
absolutely
feels
is.
right.
Yeah.
And you're the one that was pausing it and screenshotting different frames and stuff.
I actually found the screenshot. I went frame by frame of the whole thing. There was no real clues, but I did find her feet. And then I tried to find
the feet were just there.
I tried to find pictures of Dakota Kai's feet at that point, and I will warn anyone, never look up pictures of bare feet. Just as a search, okay? Unfortunately,
Are you squigged out by feet?
Unfortunately, it kind of brings up a lot of stuff.
Yes, it unfortunately
and
does.
There's no pictures of Dakota Kai's feet out there.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
That I could find.
But in the video, it was very much in a hoodie, a lot of cans of soda laying around, video game controllers and everything. So it'll be interesting to see who it ends up being.
It was a weird video game controller, too.
Yeah. That just brought to mind Vert Vixen, but I don't know if it would be her.
Oh.
Just the player one thing that she does.
Oh, my God.
That would be cool. I love Vert Vixen.
Oh, my God, dude.
Maybe.
Really, with the video game thing, you're right.
But it doesn't have to be. I mean, there are a lot of wrestlers who love video games. It's a very big crossover.
And energy drinks.
Yeah.
It was energy drinks. It wasn't soda.
That makes sense. Yeah, energy drinks.
It didn't have a brand, but they were tall and thin.
Yeah, they did look like energy drinks or beer. Big can of beer.
That would be a whole different angle.
But yeah, let us know who you think this mystery person is going to be. They might show up at Dream Queendom. You never know.
I would think they would. And if they are showing up at Dream Queendom, it also goes being a gaijin because you don't think the contract would be up yet.
Yeah.
For someone. Yeah, because it's usually first of the year.
Yeah, definitely. So after that video played, we had Yuna, Manami, Yu, and Chihiro Hashimoto from Sendai Girls versus Hanako, Maika, Ronnie Yagami, and Shiri.
Such a treat.
And this was Yu's final Stardom appearance. It's her last time wrestling in Korakuen Hall. In her career, she's retiring on December 28th.
Yeah, and we'd like to say thank you.
Yes, thank you. We've seen a lot of really spectacular last appearances from Yu during this run, during her retirement road.
Nothing will top Eve.
Oh, Eve was so good. They were so sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle the actual retirement ceremony. She gets so emotional and she's so sweet, and it just makes me so emotional.
The thing about it in Japan is they are so respectful of these type things that you have a run
Yeah.
You know, you really get to say goodbye everywhere.
Yeah, you get to announce when you're going out, and then everyone wants to wrestle you before you're done because, like, even Micah after this match was like, I rushed to recover so I could get in time before you retire. So it's really sweet the way that they respect people over there. It's like a very big deal when you're not going to wrestle anymore because usually in Japan, you're not going to wrestle anymore after you retire. It's like a whole big ordeal.
Yeah, the graduation.
Yes, but this match was awesome. I think you threw two of the hardest chops I've ever heard in my life in this match.
Korakuen Hall, dude. I think some paint peeled off the wall.
Yeah, it was on Micah, and she just kept asking for it. She was like, I am ready, but dang, they were hard.
They were really shotgun level, like loud. I think they would register on the DBs.
Yeah, definitely. So we got a lot of that like sort of powerhouse big girl action with Hanako and Micah, and then you and Chihiro. And I thought Yuna and Manami were also very excellent in this match. Rana and Shiri in here joining in was really cool. Shiri just doing what she does best, kicking the absolute crap out of people.
Well, I mean, I think Shiri's in competition shape right now because, you know, as we could see, all the girls that have a big match coming up are crazy ready.
Yeah, they are dialed in.
I'm not doubting anyone right now.
No, me either. And I'm glad that Shiri's kind of getting like these sort of multi-man matches before Wrestle Kingdom so she doesn't have to worry about like going all out and something happening before 1-4 gets here because that match is gonna be insane.
Yeah, Saya Kamatani's the only one threats really spread thin.
She is, but it's hard to blame her, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's the big champ. Everybody wants her. And she can't just skip Dream Queendom, right?
No.
So
she has to. I mean, that comes with the price of being the top.
It does. So Hanako is the one who won this match for her team using the JP coaster on Yuna. I thought it was cool to have the two sort of junior champions from the two promotions facing off against each other.
Yes.
And, you know, Hanako was like, she's got a future match tomorrow and against Rion, and those two have been at each other's throats. They've been against each other recently in house shows and just have been beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah, and it's interesting because if Rion does win this, Hanako, you know, somewhat has a claim to a title match now with Yuna.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you pinned her. It's the rules.
Yeah.
After that, we had our semi-main event and probably the match of the night, as far as I'm concerned. It was the high-speed title match between Mei Seira and Yuna Mizumori.
I think it's the match of the last half year.
It was so good.
Just the emotion, the level of the match, how much build we've had really for this.
Yeah.
If you go back to Mei Seira being a sourpuss.
Yeah.
When that started, I honest to shit think that was 100%. Okay, let me start this. Let me just get my head clear.
Okay.
When we saw Mei Seira first act the way she's acting, it wasn't so long ago.
No.
I believe it was this year when she was weird about people coming to her and like, you're below me. And she didn't say it, but her face said everything.
Yeah, she was not into it.
She made herself, I mean, yeah, she is that good, but it's something we never really seen from Sweet Mei Seira.
Right.
And one of the top ones of that whole run is Yuna Mizumori.
Right.
Yuna Mizumori, who we have all seen her story over the past few years, from, you know, trying to make weight for Cosmic Angels, you know, to the whole run with Tam, earning the respect basically from all the girls in Cosmic Angels, becoming basically the heart and soul of Cosmic Angels during, you know, taking the young girls under her wing, you know, actually being that captain. Many times when you have Natsupoi and Soriano like are all up in their feelings and all this stuff, Miss Constant has always been Yuna Mizumori. Also during this time, we have had this incredible emergence of the Yuna Mizumori phenomenon with her wrestling ability. Her wrestling ability being at the very top tier of entertainment, the very top tier of aggression and stiffness and everything we love about Joshi as a sport.
Yes.
And, you know, whether it's the hard-ass clotheslines, whether it's, you know, keeping up with the high-speed spots, all this. So having this, what felt like the final chance to me.
Yeah.
You know, having this match and still not knowing what was going to happen because Mei Seira is that damn good.
Yeah.
And we've seen Yuna Mizumori be the bridesmaid more than 10 times.
Yeah. 100%. And it's been such a journey from her first challenge with May giving the stink face about it to their first match that went to a time limit draw, and May kind of earning a little respect for her and being like, yeah, we can face again. Let's do 15 minutes next time instead of 10 minutes so that we can get it in. And then them teaming for Tag League and just forming this crazy, amazing tag team together that was so enjoyable to watch. And then they never got a chance between now and then to run back their match, but finally they've come to this point. On Christmas Eve in Korakuen Hall, they're having the high-speed title match, and man, did it deliver on all counts. It almost went to the time limit again. They were so well matched. There were moments in this match where Yuna Mizumori had Mei Seira scouted so well, like jumping up on the rope when Mei went for her springboard and like countering it.
Oh my God, when she jumped beside her out of nowhere on the springboard inside the ring on that counter, it was phenomenal. It was like a big pop moment. You know, Yuna Mizumori came out looking like a star. She had brand new gear. You know, we always pop for new gear, but she had brand new gear. She just looked determined and amazing.
She did, and she even did a dive in this match. I'm pretty sure there have been matches in the past where she's gone to dive and gotten like caught on the ropes and like it didn't go well, but she even pulled off a dive and everything. And in the end, she kicked out of the checkmate, number one, and then hit Mei Seira with one of her devastating lariats, threw on the Superman pin, hit the 1, 2, 3. Yuna Mizumori is the new high-speed champion.
Yeah, get a little bit round the clap for Yuna Mizumori.
Oh, we were so excited. We've been waiting for this moment for so long, and it feels like Yuna is finally, like, getting her flowers. You know, she's worked so hard. She deserves this moment.
There wasn't a dry eye in the house. There was not one dry eye in the house.
No, there was a Unimon chant, like, during the match that was so loud. Like, people wanted it. Yeah. This is what the fans have been waiting for. And May was very emotional, you know, afterwards. She talked about how she had wanted to raise the high-speed title and, like, hype it up and make a new era of high speed, and how she wasn't really able to do that. But she believes Yuna can be the person to do that, to make a change in the high speed division. And I agree.
Yeah, I mean, and Yuna in her speech, you know, gave a shout out to Tam.
Yes. She's like, not boy Tam, we did it.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
The way she looked up, you know, that's always like this special thing for me. Like that moment, the ending moment. Everybody's always going to kind of look up when they talk about Tam.
Yeah, like she's dead.
It's like whatever the hell she was looking at. Yeah. We're going to see it one day.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
But it was cool, man.
I thought it was cool too for Yuna to give May props. Like, as she said, she's the reason that she wanted to pursue high speed, because she respected her so much and like learned so much from her, and she's the reason that she was able to come this far in her wrestling ability and all of that. So they have a very deep connection. They hugged afterward. It was very sweet. And then Yuna was like, you know, maybe I need a new challenger, a first challenger for my new high speed title. And boy howdy, did she get a challenger or two. So a couple people hit the ring. Fukigen Death, Imma Maishima, Ane Kanaya, Momo Kogo, Waka Tsukiyama, and Kohaku at first all came into the ring, and then Yuna was kind of overwhelmed. She was like, whoa, okay. And then Yuki Mashiro came into the ring last, you know, a little bit after everyone. So Yuna's trying to decide who out of these people she wants to give the first chance to, and she turns to Yuki and she says, you know, you were in the Zero match today, in that singles match, and you worked really hard, but I want to see if you have what it takes to get and work that hard in like a main event sort of scenario. And after the match backstage, she talked about how she kind of sees herself in Yuki Mashiro with the like opening the night and being in the Zero match and like working your butt off in that scenario. So I think she just feels very kin to Yuki, and she wanted to give her that chance, maybe a chance that a young Yuna Mizumori never was given. So Yuki Mashiro will be Yuna's first challenger for the high speed championship.
I love it. I mean, it's hard to come into Stardom and not be a Stardom girl.
Yeah.
You know, like the non-Stardom trained, non-Stardom started.
Yeah.
You know, but man, let me tell you, Yuki has it, dude.
She does.
Whatever it is, Yuki has it.
I agree completely. She fits right in to Stardom. Yeah. She's been amazing in her performances so far with Stardom, whether it's New Blood or in these Zero matches, which she's had 2 of now. And I love that Yuna's just ready and willing to just throw that challenge out to whoever's ready. And it seems like the high-speed division has a lot of takers right about now.
We'll see how good Yuna is at elevating the person she's wrestling and still winning.
Yes, absolutely. I'm excited to see her first match as the high-speed champion. That will say a lot, won't it? But I believe in Unimon.
We all believe in Unimon.
In the main event of the Korakuen Hall show, we had Aya Sakura, Sayaka Kurara, Saya Ida, and Saoriano versus Ruaka, Natsukatora, Konami, and Saya Kamatani. So a big ol' prelude. We've got Tag Team Championships, Wonder Championship, World Championship preludes for Dream Queendom here. And I loved the energy around this match when they're all in the ring together, doing their intros and everything. Team Stardom, as we'll call them, trying to take out Hate. They were all very serious, very locked in. They had their eyes on the person they were challenging the whole time. They're not like, usually these, besides Saoriano, these girls are very like cutesy and like, they're like smiling and having a good time. Saida's throwing her jacket all over the place, but that didn't happen tonight. No. They were all very serious.
Not a bit, man. It was, you called it right from the first. And they were really that way. They were 100% serious, and I think the jacket was the telltale, was it not?
Yeah, she instead of throwing it in the air, she threw it over her shoulder as she's staring Konami down.
Yeah, Kurara, and was honestly as well, because she's normally
all bubbly.
Yeah, her bubbles are gone.
Yes, and Hate having all of these belts. It's like the other girls are ready to completely disband Hate from having any gold whatsoever. They're ready to save Stardom, as it were, from Hate. And in the shows leading up to this one, they've had very much like a camaraderie going where they're all like working together to try to take down Hate. Do
you know what the irony of that statement is?
What?
Hate saved Stardom.
I know. Hate's the best faction ever.
During the lowest point in the company's history. One of the lowest points in the company's history.
Yeah, a lot of uncertainty.
Hate rose from the ashes with a certain Phoenix.
Yeah.
And really changed the game. And it elevated all the baby faces because of facing the, unstoppable heels.
Agreed, completely. But this match, as you can imagine, was amazing. They were all just in it to win it. The ending sequence was really cool, I thought. So Saoriano's in there with Saya Kamatani, and the babies come in to help, and they throw a double super kick and accidentally end up hitting Saoriano with it.
Yes.
So Saya Kamatani is able to hit the Star Crusher on Saoriano, but before she can get the 3 count, Saida just flies in with a sliding lariat, takes her out of the pin, and then Saoriano quickly turns her around and throws on a pottering to get a pin on Saya Kamatani. So they all work together, sort of, to get this win over Hate. And Saya was beside herself. She attacked Saoriano afterward. It was a whole big issue. It was crazy, but the good guys, quote unquote good guys, won this one heading into Dream Queendom. It's like a big morale boost, I think.
Well, I love the Saida story recently. I know we're not talking the whole last week of house shows, but Saida, has been spraying herself with paint.
I know. She's so funny.
The Konami paint, she's kind of immuned herself to it.
Yeah.
Because she got sprayed with it in this too, and it didn't really affect her.
No, she sort of powered up, and she, after the match, she told her, she was like, I told you that paint's not going to work anymore. It doesn't work on me. And I think Konami's a little freaked out by it.
She's like, I've been sniffing paint my whole life.
Yeah, and Saoriano went on to give this speech about how they're going to save Stardom from Hate, but backstage, Saya Kamatani was like, you're always talking about how you're going to stop Hate, but you didn't do anything before when Hate was taking all these belts, and it's always too late, isn't it? And she's just going, I think she's losing it a little bit, but it's true. I mean, it took this long for Hate to take over, and now everyone's ready to rally together, and I don't think Saya Kamatani thinks they can do it, but
I don't know.
It's hard to discredit them.
It wouldn't surprise me that if in a week or two we look back and Hate still has every belt.
It wouldn't surprise me either, but the rallying behind these girls by the crowd, Saida especially, the chants that she gets in matches these days are just insane. But it's clear that everyone wants the big bad to go down, right?
Well, they beat Saida like a drum for years.
Yeah, a lot of pin taking.
So I think a lot of people in this world, in this age, we can relate to Saida.
I agree completely.
we all feel like we have been jobbed out continuously, but we still, the ones of us that keep getting up and keep going forward, keep doing whatever we were doing the day before, with a hope of something new today. When you see that happen for someone that is an underdog, that has nothing that going for them just naturally, you know, you can get behind that person.
Yeah.
And she's turned herself into a weapon.
Oh yeah, she is.
You know, she's a beast.
She is completely. She's completely like remade herself into this enormous powerhouse that's like, I don't know. I believe it. I believe in Saida in this case.
I believe in Saida too.
She can take down the bully that is Konami, I think.
Yes, I agree.
But that was our Korakuen Hall show, and it was a great setup, a great go home for Dream Queendom. Yeah. We, of course, have one New Blood before Dream Queendom, but this was like the last big Stardom show heading into the pay-per-view. And this card, the Dream Queendom card is off the wall. It's bananas, okay?
It's bananas. It really is. It's a lot of fun. And when I first saw it, you know, you're always hoping for Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
Yes.
And then you got to realize that Hulk and Andre aren't here.
Yeah.
And so, but they have built this up, man.
They have.
This has been built correctly, which goes back to some lessons for people.
Yeah.
If you build it, they will come.
There you go.
And if you build it correctly, you can make anything. Now, this card looks great, but it looks even better because of the build we've had.
Yeah. I agree completely. A good story can make any match shine. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If you have an emotional, personal story behind it, people are going to want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, look at, like, and I have to use one old reference every show, but somehow in Memphis, in Mid-South Coliseum, every Monday night for decades, they damn near sold out. They at least had 8,000 people, right? Most, while during the hot period, they would have, 10,000 people a week. And it's insane.
Yeah.
If you think about even 8,000 people a week, coming back to see people that were probably undersized, the Memphis territory, if you had put even like Jerry Lawler and Bill Dundee without anybody knowing who they were,
right,
on a card in New York and said, "This is your main event,"
they'd be like, "What is this?"
People would be like, "Are you out of your mind? These two pudgy 5'5",
it was the time,
but it was built to such a degree, that people believed, right? And like the pile driver thing I always bring up in Memphis, they believed if you took a pile driver, goodbye.
You were dead.
We're not going to see you for a while.
Right.
Or you're going to have a neck brace, or you're going to, you're definitely going to lose.
Right.
And it's because of how things are built. This match, this card has been built incredibly well.
Absolutely. And not to mention it's a huge card, and the production's going to be off the wall. Everyone's going to be looking their best. It's just the vibes of it are going to be amazing.
All right, give us the card.
All right.
I'm excited.
Dream Queendom 2025 in Ryogoku. We start off the night with a zero match where Matoi Hamabe and Ane Kanaya will be taking on Emma Maishima and Kikyo Furusawa.
I love it.
Little class versus class. Well, they're kind of the same class, but the little teams that debuted together, they're going against each other.
Yes.
Which I love. The main card kicks off with Tomoka Inabe and Shiri versus Azumi and a returning Starlight Kid.
Starbomb.
Yes, we got Starbomb in the opening match, which you already know it's going to be crazy wrestling-wise, but you've also got Shiri in there, so,
Yeah, it's really, really crazy having Shiri jerking the curtain here and then working in front of a sold-out Wrestle Kingdom.
Yes, she needs as much time to recover from this as possible before 1-4, I guess, but it's going to be a great match nonetheless. Do you want to give any picks as we go through this?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, we got on the zero match, I'll go back to that. Matoi is going to win that.
Okay, so we got Matoi and Ane up in the zero match.
I've got Starbomb because of wrestling rules and such, and a returning wrestler.
Yeah, I agree. And I think they need it a little bit.
Yeah.
Tomoka's right there. She could just take the pin.
Yeah, I think Starbomb and a little bit of story in some capacity.
Yeah. So the next match is going to be the year-end Stardom Rumble, which
You're not even interested in my story.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted to tell the story. Go ahead.
Azumi's going to pin Shiri.
Okay.
Shiri's the one that's going to take the pin.
You think?
And then Shiri's going to beat Saya Kamatani.
Oh, so keep the IWGP.
And then Azumi's going to have a title shot.
Ooh, I actually love that. Azumi needs that. I think Azumi would be a great challenger for
just
the IWGP.
a great way for 2026 to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great way to open the year if Shuri wins and then Azumi's immediately like, my turn.
It just seems too random to me.
It is random. It has a lot of heavy hitters in it, right off the bat.
There's no reason for this match. Like, you could have had Starbomb versus anyone.
You're so right. There's so many people in this Rumble that they could have been against, and you just throw Shuri in the Rumble instead, right?
Yeah, right.
They totally could have.
This is totally a Shuri losing to for future title matches.
It would be crazy for her to lose that soon ahead of Wrestle Kingdom, but I would love to see it.
Okay.
I love a little mix-up, So, the year-end Stardom Rumble, there's a lot of names in here. So, this Rumble features Bea Priestley, Momo Kogo, Yuri Hime, Yuna Mizumori, Saki Kashima, Ami Sourei, Hina, Lady C, Rani Yagami, Kyoko Kotatsu, Waka Tsukiyama, Rion, Mei Seira, Miyu Amasaki, Akira Kurogane, Koguma, Rina, Azusa Inaba, Fukigen Death, and Olympia. Crazy.
Do you have a winner?
If I had to pick one, I didn't see it say anywhere that this was like for anything. I think one year they did it for like a title opportunity, but I haven't seen anything that says anyone that's the person wins this gets something out of it other than bragging rights. But if I had to pick someone, I would say maybe, I don't know. It's hard. Like, I want to pick Olympia because I feel like that's a good call with her coming in and being like a really strong opponent. But I also think Bea Priestley would probably be a great winner, or Yuna, who just won the high speed title. I don't know. There's so many choices.
It's going to be Rina.
Yeah. Is that your heart pick?
No, it's my smart pick. And my heart pick. But Rina's going to win it, get back on track.
Yes.
She's been lost in a shuffle after having one of the most incredible mid-years that everybody seems to have forgotten when Year in Awards happened.
Right.
That had the hands-down best matches in the damn tournament.
Yeah.
And we were all watching crowds just burst with Rina love. They were just chanting and dying, and we're doing whole shows just based on how amazing she is.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, everybody, including us, quits talking about Rina.
Well, to be fair, they kind of stopped featuring Rina in matches.
But that's what I'm saying. Why? How did that happen? And she noticed. She's bitched about it. And I think this is Rina establishing.
She's still here.
2026.
Okay.
Coming up, I'm going to win this, and I'm going to use this to propel myself because it has to be at least a top contender thing to win this.
Right.
Yeah,
something like that, I imagine. But I'd love to see Rina win it. She was the MVP of the 5-star Grand Prix.
Yes,
so,
and then forgot.
She definitely deserves some kudos, I think.
I think so.
After that, we have a 8-man match. It's Itsuki Aoki, Rina Yamashita, Suzu Suzuki, and Bozilla versus Hanako, Xena, Micah, and Megan Bain.
Well, you see, Megan Bain's in this match.
Yes.
And
indeed.
It's hard to go against Megan Bain. It's hard to go against, Hanako, Micah, Xena. My God. That's
the power in this match. Rina Yamashita, Itsuki Aoki, Bozilla. Holy crap.
I really want Levita Luca to pull it off somehow.
They still could.
But I have to go with Megan Bain's team, right?
I mean, it's hard to bet against Megan Bain when she's in there. She's just such a force to be reckoned with. But I'm so looking forward to the continuation of Megan Bain, Bozilla, because we only got like one instance of that in the tag league because they weren't in the same block. So we didn't get to see a lot of it, but having it here, I think, is going to open up some doors.
It might build. They might be doing this just to build to that.
Yeah, they might be, but I'm so thrilled to see Megan back in Stardom, even for one show, and on Dream Queendom, nonetheless. Yeah. After that, we have the singles match between Fua-chan and Hazuki, with Fua-chan returning to the wrestling ring for the first time in over a year and a half. She is ready to go.
So, I mean, if anybody has been watching Stardom since Fua-chan's first appearance back, and the fact of her becoming a ringside attendant and learning from the young girls, and if you see her face this whole time watching matches lit up like a Christmas tree, just excited as can be, you got to be behind this girl. I mean,
she looks so ready.
Totally in her corner for this. I think that it's going to tell us a lot with where she's at.
Yeah.
And, if she comes out right now, this is her chance, dude. It's in her court. If she comes out, puts on a match of the year, right? Just shows a bunch of things other than just the basics or whatever.
Right.
Or if she does the basics well, this could be really big. And if I wanted that opportunity to shine, I would want to go against Hazuki.
Yeah, Hazuki will definitely take care of you, right? And she's the one that's been training Fu-chan, so she'll know what all her moves are. But I think it's going to be an excellent showcase, and I'm very excited to see what Fu-chan has been trained on and what she's so passionate about. I want to see her heart in the ring like she shows on the mic.
And Hazuki wins, obviously.
Obviously. The next match is another singles match, Natsupoi versus Suri. And this is just going to be a slobber knocker of a match. They're just going to beat the tar out of each other. I don't know if they'll be friends still afterward.
Yeah, this one has a lot to it. I mean, it is going to be the most vicious thing we see all night.
Yes.
But I think Natsupoi wins, right? She overcomes Suri. But I just think there's so much more to it than that.
There is.
It seems more to it.
A lot of emotion, obviously, and there's a lot going on. I don't know what's going to come of it. I don't know if there's going to be any surprising elements to this after it's over or anything like that, but
I still think storyline wise, you have to have Suri come to the humbleization.
Yeah. It feels like Natsupoi needs this win to get back on track, right?
I think Suri needs to have the Meisera moment.
Yeah, it's time for Suri to have her Meisera moment, yes. In our humble opinion. Then we get into our championship matches, of which we have 3. Starting with the Goddess of Stardom championship match, Ruaka Natsukatora defending against Aya Sakura and Sayaka Kurara. Is it too soon to strap up the babies?
Listen, God dang it. I mean, just thinking about someone having the new blood belts and the main belts.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool thought.
It is, and it's such a boost for them.
Mm. But can they do it? They beat them before, obviously.
I honestly believe 2 out of 3 belts change.
Okay.
And I think this is one of the 2.
I think so too. I feels like this is a good call to make with Sakurara becoming the new Goddess of Stardom champions.
I feel this is special. I feel that Hate is headed for a downfall, and with at least one person gone.
Yeah.
And I think that I don't want to bury the lead, but I think if we lose the first 2 matches, and somehow the third match, stays
right.
I don't know. I just feel bad feelings.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard though because Ruaka and Natsukatora have been such dominant champions, but we have seen that they can lose to Sakurara. They did it in the finals of Tag League, so it's a possibility. It's there, but I feel like it would be a good call to give Sakurara the tag team champions. I'd love to have them be double tag champions for a while. I think that'd be really cool. Defending on Stardom and New Blood.
Be huge. Then
in the semi-main event for the Wonder of Stardom Championship, Konami versus Saya Iida. And this is where all the emotion happens, folks. This is where we cry, probably. I don't think there's any other call other than putting this belt on Saida. I think it would be ridiculous to get to this point and then not put that belt on Saida.
Yeah, don't work yourself into a shoot, brother.
I can't help it. Because I love her and I think this is her time and I think it's going to be amazing. And then I think she's going to have to face Hanan for it.
I love it, and I love if Hanan comes out right afterwards. Mm-hmm. And this is the thing.
Yeah.
And and plus she's held stars together.
Yeah, she has. She's become the de facto leader in Hanan's absence.
Yeah, we didn't know how long Hanan was going to be out. When it first happened, we were like, well, why is she making such an announcement that she's going to hold it together?
It's been 3 months.
Hanan will be back in a week.
It's been 3 months without Hanan. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
A whole quarter of the year with no Hanan, which is insane. And I know there's always a chance that it could go the other way. And Konami's beating down Saida, and that's when Hanan saves the day and then challenges Konami for the belt.
Will you be okay with that?
Yes, I'll be okay with that.
As long as you get some semblance of
I know Saya's going to work her butt off.
Yeah.
So as long as I get an emotionally fulfilling match, I'll be okay.
Oh, God.
I'm still going to be upset, but I'll
I
be
don't
okay.
know if I want to watch this match with you.
It's going to be a great match.
No, you're scaring me. You are so behind Saida here.
I think a lot of people are.
I know, but I've seen you be invested in stuff before, but not like this. Honest to God.
But you know what? I trust Ataru Okada. I trust Stardom. I trust them to give me a story that'll make me feel something that is not just sad.
Oh, it's gonna make you feel something. But I'm the one that has to pay the price. So yeah.
If Saida does not win this match, it has to be because Hanan is returning to avenge her. That's the only way I'll be okay with it.
Oh, what if she just loses because of like a bunch of interference?
She just loses and nothing happens.
And there's no payoff.
Then no, I can't accept that. Sorry. That's not. I will not be okay at that point.
But we've seen it happen so many times.
No.
We've seen it happen.
This is a forewarning, okay?
Okay, all
to
right.
anyone listening.
Oh, they are listening.
I will not be okay if that happens.
Okay, all right.
Either Saya needs to win or Saya loses and Hanan saves her. That's like the only two things that could happen, in my opinion.
Okay, I'm totally picking Saida for this match.
All right, and in the main event for the World of Stardom Championship, Saya Kamatani versus Saori Anou, which is gonna be a mind-blowing match. Like, just seeing the little flashes of it in these prelude matches has been absolutely phenomenal, and they've really built it up to a point where I'm totally invested in this match. There's been, like, Saya even doing her old tricks, like attacking Saori Anou in cars and stuff, like she did to Tam before their match.
Yeah, I hope that Tam's face just appears in the sky and moonlight shines down like the Undertaker.
Oh
you
my
know?
God.
And
the gong.
Oh, even if Tam got resurrected like the Undertaker and just
all in black,
just halfway through the match, like stars just appear in the arena.
She comes up through the ring.
Just something.
Oh God,
I'm ready for it.
I think the spirit of Tam Nakano will be in Saori Anou for this match.
They're selling merch again. They're selling Tam merch.
They did come out with a whole line of like Tam Nakano retirement merch. Mm-hmm. There's like a snow globe.
Yeah.
There's these cards and a little card holder. It's like you get a random one, you don't know which one you're gonna get, and you get a little card holder to put it in. There's a necklace that's $200.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So somebody has to still be likenessing working with that company.
Yeah. She's still around.
So
she's still floating around somewhere.
If that agreement happened, it wouldn't surprise me. The lady who sent her to hell, if she came out and...
The timing of it is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
To announce that merch drop right before Dream Queendom, right before Saori Anou is facing Saya Kamatani, right before Cosmic Angels has literally 3 of the last 4 matches on Dream Queendom.
It's a hell of a run. And if Poi overcomes Suri, and then Poi goes into that hunt, and you do have some kind of backing from Tam.
Yeah. Saori Anou, I don't know if Saori Anou can lose at that point.
For Poi to complete the circle 1 year after in the spring.
Oh.
And take the belt at that point. If we start that ride right here, and somehow actually involve Tam in some capacity, not wrestling, but in some capacity, keep her not wrestling, that's fine. But if she was to show up, what it would do to Saya Kamatani's psyche?
Yeah, she'd probably lose it.
That, and I don't know. I don't know.
I do think Saya Kamatani is going to keep the red belt in this match. In my opinion, that's what I think is going to happen. I'm not so sure Wrestle Kingdom that she's not going to drop the purple belt to Shiri. I think it would be a great idea to merge the IWGP with the NJPW Strong belt. At this point, I feel like they kind of serve the same purpose, but I feel like she might lose to Shiri on 1-4 and keep the red belt for a little bit longer. It would be interesting to see Poi come back after that first disappointing loss, and how passionate. That's kind of what made Poi drop off, right?
Yeah.
After all that. And so to re-find her fire through Suri and through all this stuff she's been through, and then to just sort of come back after Saya Kamatani all the way to All-Star Grand Queendom.
Completely a different person.
Yeah,
and
I think that would be crazy.
And I even think that everything from her hair to everything has something to do with it. I think if some of this happened, if she went back to the Poi we remember, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Full white gear, blonde hair.
White gear, blonde hair, white hair, basically. Just,
throwing the fairy strain on everyone without a care.
Yeah, Gandalf the White.
Yeah. But, needless to say, Dream Queendom is going to be a spectacular show. It always is every year. It's like the biggest show of the year. I think All-Star Grand Queendom and Dream Queendom, are the two pillars of Stardom. So
absolutely.
They're both always insane. And I don't think we're going to leave this feeling gypped in any way. I think it's going to be very, very amazing. A great end to the year. And we do plan on coming back after Dream Queendom for a full review and like a little year-end shindig of the show after that.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
But that brings us to the end of all that talking. And now we want to talk about some fun award stuff.
Yes, there's been a lot of awards going on.
There have been. It's award season. Everyone's putting their awards out there, but there were some particularly interesting Joshi entries that we wanted to highlight on our show before we talk about our personal Cult of Joshi awards.
Let's do it.
So there was a top 10 shows of the year list released by Weekly Pro Wrestling, which is a Japanese wrestling magazine. And this list consisted of all Japanese wrestling, obviously, but Joshi shows made up 5 out of the 10 shows, and those were at number 9, Marigold First Dream, at number 7, Dream Queendom 2024, at number 5, Stardom New Year Dream, at number 2, Marigold Grand Destiny, and at number 1 overall, All-Star Grand Queendom 2025. So,
amazing.
Joshi really had a year with shows.
I mean, it really did. And I really honest to shit, I agree with 1 and 2.
Yeah, like Grand Destiny was crazy good.
It was. Grand Destiny was, they fought above their weight.
Yeah, they put on a heck of a show for the way that things were going on in Marigold beforehand.
And after, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it was like a standout show above everything else that they're doing. Then we wanted to just talk about the Tokyo Sports Awards, because we cannot not mention the amazing historic happenings from Tokyo Sports, who gave Sari the Fighting Spirit Award. Congratulations to Sari.
Yes, well deserved.
Then both the Women's Wrestling Award and the MVP went to Saya Kamatani.
Wow, let's give it up for the women.
For anyone who doesn't know, the Tokyo Sports MVP Award is like the top wrestler of the year award, and it has never gone to a Joshi wrestler. It has always been men who win the MVP, but this year Saya Kamatani took the award. Yeah,
I mean, it's amazing, dude. I mean, what an accomplishment.
I know.
But how true is it? I mean, you got to think of the accomplishments that Saya has done. You know, she led wrestling back to primetime on terrestrial television for the first time in eons.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's such a big deal that is. And then you look at every house being full.
I know.
You know, because of Saya Kamatani, and you can't say that for the other federations.
Yeah.
The other men's feds, they've not had the same year. They've struggled. Mm-hmm. And, you know, New Japan's finding themselves again.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, they just sold out Wrestle Kingdom. They just sold out the Tokyo Dome.
Weeks in advance.
Which they weren't doing at the height of their stuff. So this is their chance to go out there with 7-match card.
Yeah. And
show them, hey, this is our best.
Yeah.
This is what we'll bring you.
Right.
But at the same time, we have the women on that damn card.
Who's on that WrestleMania or a Wrestle Kingdom card?
Yeah. Saya Kamatani is you're welcome for the house. Yeah. And
I feel like she's definitely a big part of it, right?
She has to be.
She was announced so early.
Yeah.
And I think she's so popular. Ever since she turned into the Phoenix Queen in mid-2024, she started ramping up this stuff. But once 2025 hit, she really hit the ground running. She did all these appearances. She put Joshi wrestling back on the mainstream map.
Yeah, and we were covering it, and we were at a very low. I mean, you know, we're very positive people.
Yeah.
But there was a long stretch where we were watching it, and it was just like, man, you know, this is rough. I mean, it's worrisome that some of the shit that's happened.
And it was right after, you know, all that stuff went down with Rossi and Marigold, and Stardom needed somebody
fucking Long Goodbye
to take the reins and be the face of Stardom, and Saya Kamatani put that shit on her back.
Oh, I needed it so bad. After the Long Goodbye, I needed it so bad. My emotions were so shot.
I know. It was horrible. It was a horrible time. The entire first part of 2024, like the first 3 months of 2024 were awful.
They were.
But we got through it.
Yes.
Saya Kamatani has led us back into the light, and they've had a banner year of attendance numbers.
Yes.
Stardom has. So Saya Kamatani is responsible for a lot of that.
Absolutely.
It's hard. You can't deny it, right?
No.
So congratulations to her. She definitely deserves MVP because she's been working her butt off, and I don't think she's even done. Like,
no.
2025 is ending, but Saya Kamatani's reign is not.
I mean, look at her age, man. She's just starting.
Yeah, I think she's going to be top of Joshi for a long time.
I do too.
But that out of the way, let us get into the first annual Cult of Joshi Awards.
Yay!
Yeah.
This is a big deal, guys. We put a lot of thought into this, and we know you won't agree. So
this is just our awards, our personal opinions.
Our opinions. These were not coordinated or tabulated or asked or voted on or anything like that from anything else than the two people that put in so many hours watching wrestling every week.
Yes.
And we could be probably locked up somewhere for it.
Probably. That is us. But let me ask you this. Do we start from Wrestler of the Year or do we build up to Wrestler of the Year?
You build up.
Okay. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So we'll start from the bottom.
All right.
Not like the least important award, but just from the bottom of the list.
Yes.
And that is Feud of the Year. And for this award, we have gone Marigold versus Marvelous.
Yes.
That feud just did something so beautiful for both of those promotions. It was fantastic to watch from start to finish.
It was. I would like to see a finish, like a real absolute,
right?
Finish. That's the only. If I have anything to pull away, I would like this scene.
Yeah,
just the absolute that I knew was the absolute, and this is what happened. But I loved the feud. I loved it showing up at each other's places, and how real it felt.
Yeah, like they always seemed to really be at odds with each other and like trying to fight for the honor of their promotion against each other.
Yeah, and some of the damnedest 1993 wrestling you're ever going to see.
Yeah. Would you say that the 1-3 match between Mayu Iwatani and Takumi Iroha might be like the crown jewel of this feud, or do you not count it since it's for the GHC title?
I mean, now that you put it like that,
maybe it's all been leading here.
That it very well could be.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that match.
I mean, they have to be thinking about that.
Yeah, it's definitely Marigold versus Marvelous, isn't it? But they did such beautiful work. I love interpromotional feuds.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they did such a good job of this one, and they carried it even into Noah, and, like, they did these crazy multi-mans. They had it in the Dreamstar Grand Prix. It was so good.
Oh, yeah, and it was always violent.
Yeah, even crossing championships.
Yeah.
It was they did excellent job.
Great stuff.
The next one, do you want to announce our next one?
Well, it would be our outstanding veteran, which we, as Japan, we also honor the vets way better than anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
And they're not just a comedy act. So this one, hands down, is Aja Kong.
Oh, man.
Aja Kong had some matches and had some moments in the past year. The biggest one that stands out to me is the Mako Satomura retirement.
That match was so good. It was emotional. The wrestling was amazing, and just Aja Kong's involvement was beautiful.
Just her promos about how important it is that she featured her, and she was such a great opponent. And so many of the ones that had come along were not like Mako. Yeah,
it's like she's the only junior that really made Aja feel like she had to fight harder to beat her, and which is so cool. Such imagine hearing that from your idol.
Well, I mean, it was just great. Anytime Aja Kong is featured in something other than like a diaper match, it's
she always shows up.
Yeah, and she puts it. Man, listen, she can still put on an incredible match.
Yeah, and you have to think about all the moments she had this year, like the WrestleMania weekend moment of the year, sort of, with Sanka Akatsuki over there in Las Vegas, and then even trying new things at her age, getting into hardcore matches near the end of the year. Like, she's just still doing the damn thing, and I applaud her for that because she loves pro wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
She loves Joshi, and she continues to champion it, even as long of a career as she's already had.
And we love Aja Kong. Aja Kong, in person, meeting her, is one of the most genuine people.
She's so sweet.
Yeah.
She's always willing to, like, talk to you and, like, take a picture, you know? She's amazing. Our next award is for Tag Team of the Year. And you know, in Joshi, there are so many incredible tag teams.
This one's hard because... Go ahead.
Because of how crazy the tag team divisions are in Joshi. But us here at Cult of Joshi felt that we needed to give this award to Team 200 KG because they have had an incredible year. They've held the Sendai Girls Tag Team Champions for a majority of the year, and they have been having stellar matches every time that they go out there, and we just feel like they deserve their kudos for how incredible of a tag team they are.
And with you on the way out the door, you know, they're fun, they're exciting, they're always putting on a great match, as you said. And honestly, even with that said, they may have not won this had Wingori not had Hanan go down.
Yeah, I mean, Wingori's always up there, right? And they had an insane 2024. And then it's like, once they won the Goddess belts and then the 2025 started, it's kind of like they just stopped what they were, their momentum. And I was so disappointed. I wanted so much more from Wingori this year.
Yeah.
And then we don't even get them in Tag League. It was really disappointing because they're such a good tag team.
Yeah, there was so much that they missed, and that's why the ranking they did get seemed like just a
like a we know this Joshi tag team sort of thing. You know, FWC kind of checked out for a little while. They went to Mexico to do their thing. Magenta had a really great year. They turned heel, which was like the talk of the town. Spark Rush was crazy. They like kind of a special tag team. They don't wrestle all that much. Senka and Sora Ayame like having crazy wins in the Marvelous Tag Team Tournament. Yeah. Sakurara, of course, you know, winning Tag League. So many great tag teams. But Team 200 KG continue the fight, and they're just something else.
Agreed. And speaking of something you just said, talking about this person, Rookie of the Year, you talk about a hard one.
Yes. Rookie
of the Year, with all the rookies we mentioned, there was one rookie that stood above. And stood above for the reasons of being in multiple platforms, right? Not just in her own home company.
Had a lot of people talking.
But taking a young girl who from the protest, it just inspired us and inspired a lot of people that watched her. And anyone who has ever watched her strip her clothes off and have her gear on, ready to fight, has to agree that Senka Akatsuki is absolutely Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, she's had incredible moments herself this year, like the Aja Kong moment I mentioned earlier. Yeah. And she had the internet just ablaze with her all throughout the year. And she's got so much heart and passion, and she's just amazing.
And potential, dude. I mean, Senka Akatsuki is one of those that is an all-timer.
Yeah.
And you just know it.
Yeah, it's like one of the best matches we saw this year on Monday Magic featured her. Like, she just has this way of drawing you in and making you believe.
Agreed.
And she's amazing. So I am totally looking forward to her future. Our next award is the Over Like Rover Award, which will go to a wrestler who is just over the moon. Like, people love them. Yes. They are the talk of the town. Everyone's excited about them.
Top of the page.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this couldn't go to anyone else this year but Saya Kamatani.
Saya Kamatani.
She is the most over Joshi wrestler to ever exist, I think.
Well, for in a long time, yes.
Especially in this day and age of the internet and being able to reach overseas fans and all that sort of thing.
If you've ever tried buying a Saya Kamatani shirt,
it's hard.
Yeah, you'll know how hard it is. And no, I mean, she definitely is our Expedition 33 of these awards because she could totally run the gambit. If you could almost make an argument on almost everything except the tag team.
Yeah, you could. So for our next award,
Best Faction.
Oh,
I think we just answered this.
Yeah, kind of.
But with all the factions out there, one faction has stood true. One faction always is completely in each other's corner, where you have the whole damn team out there.
Literally.
And you have someone as big as the world champion in your corner in a second match of the night.
Yeah.
And then your team also takes all the belts.
Yes.
Mostly all the belts. You got to give it to Hate.
I agreed. I mean, hate, like you said, when one person is in the match in hate, the rest of the faction is outside the ring. And as much as you might not like it, the interference, they'll always have each other's back.
I mean, we did shows a year ago about, hate not having it, not,
Something was missing.
Something was missing, and I think they found it.
I think so, yeah. And like you said, they have the artist belts, the goddess belts, the wonder, and the world belts. Literally everything except
Imagine
the future
Put
belt.
somebody over and they get over.
Yeah, imagine. But hate really, they're the strongest faction. Like they even did crossovers with like Oz Academy and things like that this year. They've
They
been
still
everywhere.
do, yeah. The Oz Academy story is amazing, by the way, if anybody wants to go check that out.
In our next award, we have the award for Best Promo Skills. And this award we've decided to give to Natsupoi. Just because if you've never heard a Natsupoi promo have you ever heard one that you didn't fully and truly believe?
No, I mean, it stops what you're doing. I can have somebody talking in the ring a lot of times, and it doesn't stop me.
Yeah.
Natsupoi will go from crying to sad to screaming to that rage to back to sweet, and then bye Poi.
Yes.
I mean,
she's so good.
She has this incredible actressing skill. Like, you go back to anything. You go back to the stuff with Tam, with them staring in each other's eyes. Back years ago. And you go back to, and it's all these moments in my head that I'll never forget. I remember shit on the cage. I remember, I remember stuff when Sariana lost her stuff, right?
Yeah.
When lost herself and Poi backstage with her, just like going off and getting with her. The stuff with Sari this year. The stuff was trying to find herself, being lost after Tam's thing. Yes, it's Natsupoi. She's able to spin a story like no other.
Yeah, I agree completely. She definitely has like crazy promo skills. Just she puts every bit of herself into everything she does, which is so appreciated by us. Next,
passion. The Passion Award, which is obvious, right? It's going to be given to somebody who you can beat with a ball bat, sick a pack of ninjas on, and they're still going to get up with a bloody mouth every single time. And it's not even a match yet until you see this girl's mouth bloody.
Yeah.
And she's going to just throw her body in weird positions, through ropes, off ropes, down your throat.
Yes.
It could be the Manami Toyota Award for throwing my body in awkward positions, but somehow making it work.
Right.
But it's not. It is our Passion Award, and it's Victoria freaking Yuzuki.
Oh, every time you watch a Victoria Yuzuki match, you fear for that girl's life, okay?
And you always watch a Victoria Yuzuki match, though.
Yeah, they're unskippable.
Yeah.
Because she puts so much passion and heart into everything, and she throws herself into these matches. She does crazy moves for the love of the game.
When she does that strut with the shoulders,
oh my God,
she's ready to go, dude.
She's so amazing.
She is.
And she definitely deserves the Passion Award because she was, this year, her passion came through in crazy ways. She won the United National Championship. She went from Superfly champion to United National champion. She is incredible.
And speaking of which, our next award is the Aura Award. And this goes to a Joshi wrestler who just has it. Like, you can feel when they enter the room. Yeah. You know when this person's music plays, it just hits different. Yeah. And you're like dialed in because you know they're coming and they just look regal and amazing and like a goddess. Yeah.
And our Aura Award this year goes to Sari.
Oh my God.
And not only for her presence and everything, but I think you also have to consider the work she did in Stardom, like the fans all hating on her, just the sheer talent she has to make people emotional.
Stardom, Marigold, Marvelous, freaking just wherever she's at.
Yeah.
Her own shows.
Yeah.
The Sariism shows. Just anywhere she's at, she's the same cat. And she's coming out and she's owning it. And it's a big match for whoever's in it. It's a big match because they're facing Sari.
Yeah.
and she's going to brutalize people. And, just she definitely, dude, she is the aura of Joshi.
You just have to imagine, like, when she came out at Grand Destiny to face Chika Goto and you see her come out and you're like, oh, Sari.
Yeah, absolutely. And that goes to our event of the year.
Oh, big biscuits.
This one's hard, but we have to agree. with some other people because the event of the year, absolutely. Dude, how are you ever going to get it out of your head? The moment.
No. How do you?
You're never going to get that moment out of your head. All-Star Grand Queendom 2025 is an all-time show. It's a WrestleMania 3. It's one of those that goes back, for eons and for years and years and years for people to go back and remember and watch and study.
Yeah.
And all because of the damn way basically the way it ended was unbelievable.
It was an incredible show from top to bottom, and there were so many moments on it. And of course, with that ending, with that kind of emotional theatric ending, unlike anything else you'll ever see in pro wrestling, and that goes along with some incredible moments this year that have happened. But this one, above all else, All-Star Grand Queendom, just blew the lid off the fucking wrestling world. I excuse my French, but it was a time to be alive, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone's ever going to forget it anytime soon.
I don't think so either, but it's a segue.
Yeah, that goes into our next award, which is Match of the Year, and you can't give it to anyone else but Tam Nakano versus Saya Kamatani in a loser retires match at All-Star Grand Queendom 2025.
Listen, there's nothing else we can say about this that we haven't said. If you haven't seen it, okay, so basically if you have seen it, you know.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, what are you doing with your life?
Everyone needs to see it at
Stardom
least once.
World, folks.
Yes.
Go back and watch this damn event.
Yeah, the entire event's amazing, but this match, the match isn't just the moment. The moment is incredible and mind-blowing and unforgettable, but the match itself is also incredible. So putting it all together just takes you on this ride that you'll never forget.
And it's
for the
a
rest of
perfect
your
way
life.
to get ready for the Dream Queendom. To go back and watch the biggest things of the year.
It is. I agree.
This is one.
Yes.
So, I'm going to do promotion of the year and let you do the final.
Yes.
So, promotion of the year, I think we've obviously answered this with and honestly, there's so many. They're all amazing.
Yes.
They all have amazing things in their own way. But Stardom has done some miraculous things this year.
They have.
And they have punched upwards. They have absolutely established themselves as the preeminent federation in all of Japan, men or women. Yeah,
they have. And like we said earlier, the attendance numbers kind of speak for themselves. Like if you've seen a Korakuen Hall show in the last couple months, you've seen people basically hanging from the rafters. There was an Osaka show recently where it was just seas of people, and I imagine Dream Queendom is going to look very similar to that. But Stardom has really stepped it up to the next level of popularity this year, and it's been incredible to watch.
It really is. I mean, it still feels like it's rising.
It does. It feels like we're getting to that point, and maybe we can have a little Tokyo Dome show.
Maybe you wait next week, and we have some predictions for the year, girl.
Okay. Let's get to our last award.
Why are we here?
We are here to announce our Cult of Joshi Wrestler of the Year, and you're not going to be surprised.
Momokogo.
It is Saya Kamatani, and we can harp on Saya Kamatani's popularity and everything till the cows come home. She has had the best year of any Joshi wrestler in the world. It's just how it is.
So how do you want to judge it? Do you want to judge it by record? Do you want to judge it by how many big match wins? Do you want to judge it by popularity? Do you want to judge it by ticket sales? Do you want to judge it by merch sales? However you want to do it. Saya Kamatani is your winner, and I think that in awards like this, they just write themselves, right? And that's the best kind of year.
Yeah.
Is when you just have to fill in the blanks. You don't have to think about it. And it was that way for all of these awards for us.
It's like you read it and you're like, somebody pops into your mind immediately.
The only hard one for us really would be the match of the year, because there was some bangers this year with Rena and some others.
Yeah.
But you got to go with, at that point, what do the rest of the awards look like?
Yeah.
And who is the damn wrestler of the year?
Yeah.
Why is the reason that we are here? And honestly, right now, that name is Saya Kamatani.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. You are the wrestler of the year, Cult of Joshi. And let me tell you, these awards are going to matter
In a couple years, people are going to be writing all the news stories about these awards.
Because it's going to matter.
Yes, it matters to us.
Yes.
Joshi matters so much to us, and it has been another incredible year of Cult of Joshi. Like, just doing this show makes me so happy, and maybe I'm sentimental because it's Christmas, but I'm just so grateful for everyone who listens, and for all our fans out there, even if it's just a few of you. I'm very grateful that you listen to us talk about Joshi, because I love it. He loves it. We know you guys love it.
If you want to give us a Christmas present, then share the show.
Share the show. Yes, that's all we want for Christmas. Just share it to anyone that you can think would enjoy listening to us talk about Joshi. But next week, next week, after the 29th, after Dream Queendom, we are going to come back with our year-end show. We're going to talk about Dream Queendom. We're going to preview 1-3 for Marigold and for Stardom. And we're going to give a few little predictions for the year to come.
Predictions.
So look forward to that. But for now, that's all we have for you. Make sure you're following us on our socials at Cult of Joshi on X, on Instagram, on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give this video a like if you are listening on YouTube. Leave us a comment about your opinion of Dream Queendom and everything that's coming up for the year end. But for now, I'm Raja. He's John. So long from Cult of Joshi.
Bye.